Hi darlings, hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Anna with you here in Anna's Life in Spain, and of course today it's time for the new latest update on the situation here in Spain, as well as the situation in general here in our sunny Benidorm region. Today, as you can see, we are on the beach because the weather is just amazing, although it was said that it's going to be raining, but there you go, no rain, no clouds, just perfect sunny Spanish weather. We are, by the way, on the beach of Albir, which is 5 minutes away from Benidorm. So let's start from the situation probably for today. The some news are very positive and very good, some of them not that much. So you decide. First of all, the amount of cases for the last 24 hours, we have 7,665 new cases here in Spain, which is not a lot. And the growth of cases is getting slower, and the growth of cases is getting lower, and everything is slowing down. So it seems that it's not going to be such a big wave as everyone said it's going to be, which is very good. The index of people getting sick versus 100,000 of people is of 232, and this index decreased by 3 points since last Friday, which is also amazing. Here in Spain, as you might know, the end of the state of alarm is planned for the 9th of May. This is the official date when, once again, all the measures and restrictions, like, for example, night lockdown, the lockdown of different autonomic regions and communities here in Spain will be finally over. Of course, there's going to be some restrictions, like, for example, the occupancy inside the hotels or restaurants or bars, yes, and the masks, the disinfection, all this will stay the same. But the most important ones that's concerning our movement here will disappear. A lot of regions here are planning to prepare their own law, which would allow them to control a little bit more the situation here in their regions. Once the state of alarm will be over. This is not that easy, as you might think. The region has to get an approval of the law by the Spanish court and by judges. Only the Supreme Court can approve this law, and only then these measures can take place and be official. But it's, as I've said, it's not as easy, and they just don't have enough time to prepare all the laws, because it's already like 10 days left approximately before the state of alarm finishes. And for now, only the north part of Spain, País Vasco, is preparing the new law. All the other areas here in Spain, Valencian region, Catalonia, Andalusia, they didn't say anything just yet. They are waiting on what our government will say. At the beginning of the next week, which will be like 3rd, 4th of May, we will have more information from our government, central government of Spain, regarding what will happen after the state of alarm will finish, what the new measures will be, if there's going to be some difference, if the regions will be able to control the situation, if not. Everything will be known at the beginning of the next week, which is the most important date in the calendar ever for now. And all the people here in Spain are waiting on what's going to happen. The next news that I wanted to talk to you about is the situation, what's happening right now between the tourism from UK towards Spain. We had one news today, very early in the morning, at 7 o'clock in the morning, it came in that the British government will somehow associate the restrictions that they will input on the travelers, on the tourists from UK, when they will be returning to their country, with the index of people getting sick in general by whole Spain. So as you might know, I've been mentioning this probably like a week ago or two, Approximately, we've been talking about that our region, Valencian region, has the best index from the whole Spain. We are thought to live in the new normality, so-called, because our index is very, very low and it's less than 40, which means that we are in a very low risk of transmission. Due to this, and in order to save the tourism here in our region, our president of Valencian region, Ximo Puig, has been talking to the councils and to the ministers of UK in order to ask for special restrictions for our region and consider our region separately from the rest of Spain, the same as they do with the Balearic and Canarian Islands. But the reply came in today in the morning, and as for now, UK will be considering our region as part of Spain, and they will be putting us on this, green, orange and red lights according to the index that Spain has as middle index. As for now, it's 232. So what would be like in a medium risk, we would have orange color, which would mean that if things don't change and if UK won't change their minds, that all people who will be traveling from UK here to Spain would need to do up to 3 PCR testings when they come back to UK in the next 10 days after their arrival. And of course, they're going to need to pay the tests from their own pocket, which would mean approximately €100 per every test, which is 300 per person extra to sum to the expenses that they would have during their holidays. This might mean that a lot of people will not be willing to come here to Spain and will be searching, for example, other regions or other countries where the situation is slightly better, so that they wouldn't have to do that many testing and wouldn't have to spend a lot more money on their holidays. Hopefully the situation will still be changing. Maybe there's going to be still some kind of approval from the UK, and I mean, they should be seeing that our situation is the best in all Spain. How come they are comparing us to the rest of Spain, where there are even extreme risks of getting the virus? And for example, if people would travel to Balearic and Canarian Islands, they have a lot more cases and the index is very, very high comparing to ours. But still, UK somehow is considering that our region doesn't need any specific treatment and shouldn't be treated differently from the rest of Spain. Hopefully they will change their minds, because if not, there's not going to be such an explosion of British tourism in our region as it was thought it will be, and it's not going to be a very good news for the hotels here in Benidorm. But fingers crossed, we still have approximately 18, 19 days, maybe even 20 days approximately, before the UK tourists will be able to come here to Spain, and hopefully the situation will change towards the good side. This is basically what's happening right now. I've been asking a lot of the hotels here in Benidorm while I was doing some videos for you guys, as you might have seen, and in a lot of different hotels they were saying that the bookings and reservations for the holiday are slowly but surely growing, and the more we get towards the end of a state of alarm and towards the official date when the UK tourism will be officially available for us, so tourists will be able to come here to Spain, more and more people are being interested about booking here, and more people are asking questions and checking different hotels as options for their possible holiday. A lot of the hotels will be opening right now in mid-May, some of them in June, but almost all of them, like 70%, will be open by the beginning of summer. So hopefully there's going to be someone who will be able to fill in these hotels. This is the situation that we have right now as for today, Wednesday, here in Spain and in our Benidorm region. What's happening with the weather? As you might know, I've been telling it for quite a while. We have quite unstable weather here. Usually April is like this. It's normal, at least 1-2 weeks in April are cloudy and not very nice. But our region is very, very different because pretty much all the mountains surrounding us are stopping the clouds to come. So for 2 days approximately, we've been having really nice positive weather with the sunshine. As you can see, there's not many clouds here on the seashore, on the beach, so people are able to go outside and enjoy the sunshine and the warm weather. As you can see on this first map, it's not such a good situation in different parts of Spain. While here it's sunny, on the north part of Spain it's going to be raining. The same situation approximately will be tomorrow. It's expected that the clouds and some rain will be here in general in all Spain up until this Sunday. But starting from next Monday, it should be sunny, warm, pleasant, positive weather as it should be here in Spain. There are some alerts, by the way, due to rain on the north part of Spain, in Castilla y León, which is in the center, and in Catalonia, which is the north part of the Mediterranean Sea, where Barcelona is. As for the temperatures rise up surprisingly here in our region, especially in the area of Benidorm, Alicante and Murcia. And in the rest of Spain, they are remaining stable. For example, in the north part, today it's expected between 13 and 19 degrees. In the center, between 12 and 18. In the south, between 16 and 24. And in Mediterranean area, here in our sunny region, between 17 and 25 degrees. Right now, here in Benidorm area, it's approximately 23, 24 on the sunshine. So it's very, very nice to be outside and breathe the fresh air. In Alicante, it's going to be 22 today. Here in Benidorm, 23, 24. In Barcelona, 19. In Granada, 22. In Malaga and Marbella, there's going to be a little bit more, 24 degrees. In Sevilla, just 22. In Madrid, 18. In Murcia, which is south from Alicante, will be 25. This is an absolute maximum of temperatures for the day of today. In Balearic Islands, which are Mallorca, Menorca and Ibiza, will be approximately 22. And in Canarian, 1 degree more, 23. In Valencia, slightly less than here because it's towards the north part of Spain. There's going to be just 19, 20 degrees. And the water temperature is slowly rising up. Right now, it's already 17.2 degrees Celsius. There are some people that were trying to have a bath here to swim in the Mediterranean Sea, but they went out very quickly because the water is still quite cold. Although people are already trying to swim here in the end of April. These were all the news for today, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed watching them. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. If you still didn't do so, click a like. Thank you all for watching. I wish you a very, very nice day of today and see you tomorrow with a new video from our lovely sunny Benidorm. Bye.